EA Sports Cup. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 7. They'll set up to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. That's caught. Left. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got a man. It's caught. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Ravens at 500 hit 6-6, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and 5. And this pass caught by Gray. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Rivera. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. To the right side, this is Taylor. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown from 4 yards out. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll find Smith-Schuster again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And this one is right through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd down and 3.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
Taylor. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
16 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 4. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster
with a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting 2nd half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have regained the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
35. Steelers 31.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Steelers have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
2nd and 9 now. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They've got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coach coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Odafe Owe from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Ravens.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them out to the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field. Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens now down by a field goal. 1:07 remaining. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A fun, close ball game.